tell you, me want to. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, said no chance. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me life. Now that I'm with you, me want to say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and nothing, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Chada, 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 chada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Chada, 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 chada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. So me, we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under, I know. But your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way, do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way, and all the bad things, they turn and away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's a for me. Greetings, how are y'all doing? Greetings, family. Greetings. What are y'all doing? Well, it is 2023, so said the genome. We don't know. The genome say it's 2023. So that's what we're going to go with for right now. How are y'all? Greetings and gratitudes. I am QuaTita Dean from A Walk with the Ancestors, your hostess with the mostest. I am QuaTita Dean, the ancestral interpreter, the governess, the one that got these motherfuckers out here losing their motherfucking mind. How the fuck are y'all doing? Make sure you hit the like button as you enter. You never come into somebody's house without speaking. I wouldn't come into your house without speaking. Why would you ever come into mine without speaking? Now, we're going to talk about some stuff before we get into the world reading. We're going to be on here for a good little while, okay? So before we even get started, listen, first, let me say this. The genomes and juice, the falsified juice, from YouTube, my second page has taken down last week's a walk. Let's have the conversation. Bitch got so much going on. Let's have the conversation from last week, and they blocked that channel for I guess a week or so. I don't know. Saying that we gave out falsified information concerning the vaccinations. Okay. Hold on. Listen, Juicy got him going crazy. Juicy got him crazy. I don't even give a fuck if we talking about the falsified juice. We gonna be on this motherfucker for a minute. We talking today. Listen, no need to send me any more video recordings of shit TV and crackhead. Listen, I saw it. Who else they supposed to be talking about coming into their new year? Juicy got them crazy. I'm who they better talk about. What else they got to talk about? But me, I'm what's happening. I'm what's going on. They welfare recipients that they have on their program. I'm what's going on. That's why they brought the new year in talking about me. Of course they did. They better. They Juicy got them going crazy. Listen, let me tell you something. When the motherfucker come over here and they talk shit about me and I exit them from my program, do you see them back over here? You don't see them back over here. Innocent. It was a panel of welfare recipients and degenerates talking about Juicy, and they better. I'm what's on their mind. Even the welfare recipient who looked like her pussy stank that said that she recorded, you better, bitch. And I'ma keep, because I want you to keep. I keep these bitches busy. I keep them busy. I keep them. Listen, how the fuck is y'all doing? Because I'm doing amazing. Amazing. Listen, we're going to talk about some stuff. I got my bag. Listen, I'm about to put 12 in my motherfucking purse. I'm about to put 12 in my purse. Jackrabbits. Listen, I'm going to count these out. I'm going to put 12 in my purse. We're going to bring in some money. We're going to bring in some beautifulness. We're going to bring in these genomes new year, because they said it was a new year, but 2023 came in probably like, no, it didn't. I know it. Anyway, we're going to let them believe wherever the fuck they think that they is in this dimension of this matrix. We're going to let them believe whatever it is that they want to believe, child. Take that down. Okay. So now I was in the shower and YHEUDA said to me, they have something, QuaTita, that, for lack of a better word, it is something that releases, for lack of a better word, demons, the demon energy, and opens portals. And they're getting ready to emit it into the public. And it will be readily for the public. The public will be able to use it, and they will be opening up portals and releasing demonic energy, for lack of a better word, demonic energy. I said, what? As I was like, what? And YHEUDA says, and they're going to have it into the public. I said, what is it? He said it's going to be a game via virtual reality. We spoke the other day about them having Jeff the Killer and the creepypasta. Like these things right here emit a certain type of energy that unlocks portals inside of your house, that gives it to your children. And your children are innocent and they don't know how to fight off that kind of demonic energy. And a lot of us don't know how to fight off that kind of demonic energy. So now they're getting ready to put it inside of a virtual reality game. Well, they have put it inside of a virtual reality game, and they're going to give it to the public. They may have already been, giving it to the public, but this is what YHEUDA tells me today. And he wanted me to come on and make everyone aware of that. So we're going to say that. All right, let me write some stuff down, y'all. We're going to get into this thing. Child, these people. Listen. Barbara dried out Walters. She passed away into probably the arms of the angel. We don't know. And then the Pope Benedict Erectus, erectile dysfunction, he died and passed away after attending Mass Friday from his hospital bed. And then I said, well, I can't wait to see which melanite they about to take out. And they then took out Anita Pointer. For those of you who do not know who Miss Anita Pointer is, yes, child. Which I say last night, walk them down. You bitches ain't had original thought. If you want more, hoes then jump for my love. Jump for my love. Whew, I'm like a drug to these hoes. That is the Pointer Sisters, period. That is the Pointer Sisters. And Anita Pointer passed away. We send love and condolences to her family. Let's get into this thing. Let's get into it. Whew, I'm like a drug to these hoes. I mean, I got these bitches dizzy. They don't know if they going this way. They over here like a good dance bitch. I got them like this. They don't know what the fuck to do. They so mad about it. So, when we are looking at the passing of Barbara dried out Walters, okay? I said, I wonder who is the melanite they're going to take out now. Who's going? It happened to be Anita Pointer. We use the term yin and yang. Okay. Let me give you by definition what that is. Okay. I'm going to just give it to you real quick. Don't falter, my love. If you want kisses in the night, then. Let me put these back on so I can read this to y'all. Hey, gang. Yin and yang is a Chinese philosophical concept that describes opposite but interconnected forces. Okay. In Chinese cosmology, the universe creates itself out of primary chaos of material energy, organized into cycles of yin and yang, and formed into objects and lives. I'll read that one more time. Greetings, Rodney. Sending love to you and your family. Yin and yang is a Chinese philosophical concept that describes opposite but interconnected forces. In Chinese cosmology, the universe creates itself out of primary chaos of material energy, organized into the cycles of yin and yang, and formed into objects and lives. So, when we're looking at the yin and yang, we are looking at material chaos that forms certain things, that forms objects and lives. Hey, this is your first warning, Royal the Queen. If you ever call me that again, we'll go ahead and block you. If you see it again in the chat, block whoever you see, call me that. Gratitude, family, and gratitude to our mods today. So now, when we're looking at yin and yang, we are looking at Barbara Walters from the negative and Anita Pointer from the positive. The yin and the yang, okay? Because it's chaos. Okay. Yin is a symbol of earth, femaleness, darkness, passivity, and absorption. It is present in even numbers. Okay. So now there you go with that. They letting you know there's different concepts. So you're looking at this and you're looking at that. Anytime you see these people take out a genome, you are going to see a melanite pass as well. It is the balance of the chaos that they are emitting into the frequency. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. It is what they're putting out into the frequency. It is a balance. It is the yin and yang aspect. Right? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So we're talking about Barb dried out. And the melanite, Anita P. So that's why every time you see them do it, and it seems rapid. Growing up, you were told they take them out in threes. We die in threes. Things happen in threes. It is not by accident. That is an energy and a frequency. We don't know because we don't work inside of that. We go and we follow the trend and the train of whatever they say. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever they say, we follow inside of it. The genome has never had an original thought, just like half these bitches on YouTube ain't never had an original thought. You can tell they follow the plan of the genome. When we are activated inside of that genome energy, we fall into their plan. And I think, you said, I think Tina Turner just died. Well, you listen, it would not surprise me. You said this is not a way to start. I understand. It would not surprise me. You know what I'm saying? If Tina Turner passed away, because this is what they do. So now we have to stop coming into this type of energy and allowing it to dictate the way that our lives are ran. We don't have to. They feel like me and Dia was just having a conversation about banking and properties and different things like that. We don't even understand how everything goes. So we're going to look at the world reading. We're going to look at the horoscopes, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to bring forth some information so you understand what they have planned for you. You don't have to sit in. All you have to do is start to change your mind, your frequency. When they control you, they're controlling you by controlling your mind. Whether they control the mind of you not knowing, not understanding, banking on you're not knowing, you not understanding, not having an original thought when you are the original people. You are the original spirits, you are the original souls. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying that we are the energy that process and runs everything. Everything. We want to be the first to bring bad news. We want to be the first to carry a bone. We want to be the first to have the Jordans. We want to be the first, but we're never the first to do anything good. How many people are the first people to go to college in their family? That's rare. Why would that ever be rare? Who fuck a college? Who's the first to create generational wealth? Who's the first to build the business? Who's the first to have and create an identity outside of what these people have given you? Where's those first at? Well, I just didn't want my kids to feel left out, so I just went on ahead and did Christmas because that's what they used to. They are used to what you have told them. And then we be the first to say, my kids don't run my house. Are you sure? Are you sure your children don't run your house? Why are your children not on proper diets? My kids don't like that. Are you sure your children don't run your house? Who's buying, who's allowing, who's watching, who's telling, who's dictating? I get sick of every year people come out with a New Year resolution of, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be great. I'm going to do my vision boards more. I'm going to get myself together. Okay. By January 30th, none of that has taken place. Not because you didn't genuinely want it. It's because you never decided in your mind, you never corrected the space of where you resided inside of your physical vessel. You never corrected your mind. You never brought the resolution to the resolver. It never happened. I just had so much going on, well, that's the plot, to keep you having so much going on that all you're going to do is fall into their trap. They've told you that they are the original man. They are the original Jews. How could that ever be? We don't have to fall into the titles. But if we're going to bring forth the titles, you should know you're the original Jews. You should know that. Some of you are new here. Like new today, new a few days ago, new last week. So you don't know. You want to be black. Oh, we black. Black is beautiful. The black girl train. Black and white. Or the melanite from the cosmos made up of carbon, the foundational of the 666, and then the carbon copies from the genome, which are DNA strands. Why is it such a surprise that your children are running your house when the children been running the world? Oh, I don't mean the children, I mean the genomes. Those in which we created that are up under us. Do you know why they are running it? Do you know how they are running it? They're manipulating the energy of the frequency and keeping you under control by fear. If you fear going to jail, if you fear getting killed, what is stopping us from turning around that fear and shooting it back at them tenfold? What is stopping that? Why don't they live in fear? We get so upset we say that. They don't know what it's like that we live in fear. We thought we did something big when we had the black girl train. Oh, they pissed about that. They pissed about the Little Mermaid. These are small things, very minute, not even a dot on a motherfucking map. But if you see that, and that bothers them, I want somebody to figure out how to delete that person. If that bothers them, then you have to understand something bigger would probably annihilate them. Our problem is we have fallen into the trap so greatly that you hate each other. So says the panel of fucking nobody losers, welfare recipients, and trash talking bitches who don't take care of their children, barely clean their houses or change their bras, hoping that somebody would see their titties falling out of their shirts on somebody else's platform because they didn't think enough of themselves to create their own platform to actually have some content that would mean something to anyone. It is because we have a light that shines so great that the Willie Lynch letter, ritual, spell that has been put out here is still working. All you have to do is strive, breathe, and be great. And your own sibling that look like you will go through lengths to kill you and stop it. We don't even ask why. Why? Why? Do you know why I'm great? Because I don't worry about nobody else who's not. I'm so focused on being great, I don't have time for a G night who is not. I know the fuck I don't have time for a genome. I'm only worried about the greatness that I'm continuing to develop, elevate to, and get to. How are you maintaining your household when you trying to stop your own kind from being great? All we do is fuck with each other. Do you hear me out there? You hear me out there? All we do is fuck with each other, hate each other, try to stop each other, and then promote the genome. You're promoting the genome. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It is a self-building seed. All they had to do was plant it. All they had to do was plant the seed. And you're going to water it and make sure it grows. It's disgusting. I fucking hate it. It makes me angry. If you people, and I say you people with all sincerity, see my shirt. If you people would focus on your greatness, we would be winning further than what we are. Everybody is saying how China owns all of these platforms. So you have the genome and you have China that's owning of these platforms. But there are other platforms that have been developed by Melanites. Why don't you support them? Why are you not building your own platforms? The platforms that are being built, you're using against each other. Then you have celebrities that, why do we support them? People support them because they don't understand their greatness. So when you hear them saying things and, wanting to kill your own kind, I may not have agreed with everything that Charleston White says, but Charleston says, how is Lil Boosie upset at Kanye West when every song he has put out is about killing his own kind? You heard him make a song about killing genomes. I'll wait on it. Matter of fact, I'm going to wait a few minutes because I want somebody to find me a song by a Melanite that talks about killing genomes, about poisoning the genome community, about poisoning the genome children, about killing their children. I'm going to wait. I'll wait. Find me one. Kanye called out the falsified Jews, and he did it on purpose. Meanwhile, there isn't any. Where are they? Because you know you're better the fuck not. Why not? Because if I told you better not, it would be, bitch, who you talking to? I wish you would let me go in here and create 17 songs about killing Melanites. They're hiring 13, 14, 15-year-old children to commit murders, to be the fall guys. Why are they not? There are plenty of opioid abuse genomes that have nothing to do with. Why are they not employing them? Why are they not using them to do their bidding and their dirty work? Why is it okay? Because see, they're also, I am not gonna mince my words. Why are they not using the genome children? They're also having sexual relations with these children that they're using. How do you think they get in their heads? They give them a little bit of money. They make them feel like they are loved, and that is okay. A child was used in several assassinations, and you know what he got? Between $9,500 to $10,000 that was already spent. But all he wants to do is feel loved. I'm still waiting on the songs that promote the killing of genomes, bro. I'm waiting on it. Where are they? Ain't nobody twerking to that shit. I'm waiting on it. Why are there none? They're not any. Why? Why not? What's the hottest song in the clubs right now? Anybody know? What's the hottest song in the clubs right now? Anybody know? What's the hottest song? Anybody was at the club last night? Did anybody hear any songs last night? What songs? What are the what's normally the hottest motherfucking songs? So you don't know? No club, have no idea? It doesn't matter if you heard it or not. You know why? Because I can guarantee you it is about taking drugs, killing yourself, killing your fellow Melanite, but none of them have anything to do with growth, prosperity, killing genomes. I'm all for the killing of genomes. Drill music, overdose. Yeah. You go to Go in DC, and what kind of music they play there? What kind of music do they play in Go in DC? But when I say you can take that music, transmute that energy, and send it back, and then create your own frequency inside of that music, oh my God. But you'll go and twerk to it. You will let your little girl twerk to it, but you ain't teaching them how to fucking use it. If you're going to enact in it, you said something very powerful. Positive music don't make it. But who promotes, who pushes, who is the buyer of the music? Us. You know why I don't make it? Because you don't want to hear shit positive. Soon as somebody will come out with something positive, like, what the fuck they talking about? That shit lame. They corny as fuck. But soon as you hear somebody talking about taking some, drinking some motherfucking lean and killing somebody, it's like, they snapped. Oh shit, they snapped on that shit. Yo, he snapped. Yo, he snapped. I say take the music. If they're putting rituals into the music, why you can't put rituals into the music? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Because if they're putting it in there, what is wrong with you taking it, returning it, and doing what you want to do with it? Using it because it's energy and all energy, but because you don't know it, you're allowing it to control you. And then you call me a demon. Is Little Boosie not a demon? I'm calling these niggas out today. Quavo's not a demon? Rap-A-Lot Records are not demons? Clive Davis is not a demon? Let's not get into the pedophilia. Are they not demons? Do you know what a demon is? There's plenty of demons that live next door to you. If a bitch is abusive and don't take care of her children, she's great. I took care of my children. I take care of a lot of people's children that I don't even fucking know because I buy diapers for people. I pay electric bills. I don't know no demons that want to see you be great. Better watch your fucking tongue talking about me. You're partying with the fucking demons. What are you talking about? Let me show you some demons. Shall we? Wasn't Drake molesting and fucking Amanda Bynes allegedly? He's not a demon? No? No? That's not demons? That's not demonic activity? Oh. Because you're unsure. You're unsure. I want you to hear something. I want you to hear this. She said positive music don't make it. I want you to hear this.
I got the spirit of an moving this around me right now. Call in the spirit of the Jaguar, chase all bad energy right now. Meditative, jump in the bed, car, get the engine trembling right now. Only positivity in this space, we keeping it sacred right now.
This is Kevin Gates. I'm going to let this rewind. I want you to hear what he said again. Listen to what he said. You said positive music don't make it. He said all positivity in this space, we keeping it sacred. Right now, I call in the power of the spirit. Right now, I call out to the power of the spirit of the Jaguar. I call out to it. You're going to deliver this message. You said positive music don't make it. What is this? You're in search of the big light. He said you're mesmerized by the big lights. What are you talking about? He's showing you something. He's showing you something. Okay. Okay. me just hold on. Just hold on. You just wait a motherfucking minute, because we just getting started.
Once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who nigga wanna fuck. I said my face bomb, ass tight, rack stuck on shack height, jury on me flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit him with that good, make a nigga act right. Broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right.
She just told your daughter to sell some pussy to a nigga because she ain't good enough and she need to go get job. That's not a demon. That's not demonic music. That's not. Ain't she the same one that said who I gotta sell my soul to make it? And everybody like, oh, Cardi B just won out. She just can't believe the demons. She didn't know. She ain't know. Because I remember seeing her motherfucking video where she said who I need to sell my soul to. No.
I've been watching it up on the drum. Pull up cocky and aim at his dome. Must right, I can never be wrong. I'ma fight for the love that we on. When we fucking, I never be long. And I never go the same way home. When I fly, I gotta switch up the route. Can't let them follow the snake to the house. I wish I could stop thugging for real. Be the streets without me being killed. For so long, I've been going on drills. Drinking that lean, pour it straight out the seal. I don't care.
Drinking that lean straight out the seal.
I don't care if he out with his kid, cause he ain't supposed to be outside, period.
He said, I don't even give a fuck if he outside with his kid, because he ain't supposed to be outside, period. Who the fuck is this nigga? So what he just said is he on lean. He's on all kind of drugs, but he gonna go out here and kill this nigga because he don't like him. He gonna kill him in front of his kids, matter of fact. That's not demonic. That's not a demon. But you said you looking at a demon? Bitch, I'll cut your tongue out your mouth. Speaking against my motherfucking name. I brought life. You don't know what you looking at. Shut up. Everybody saying free Young Thug and free Gunna. These niggas that told you they was pushing P. What the fuck is P? Got a spot across the spot. Chicken peas. Drop the dot and then we plot inside the peas. She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push P. I'm pushing P. I'm capital P. I write the president. Count president. Now we shocked that they in court? You know why they in court? Because they trying to break free from the Pusha P. So now that they trying to break free, see, this is the tactic. Oh no, niggers. You're going to do what we tell you to do. Remember when you were pushing the P. Now you're in court fighting for a life that you willingly gave to them. But a motherfucker scared of me? Because I'm the chocolate chip face bitch that told you in 2 weeks you was gonna get killed and die, nigga. That's why you moved, ain't it? Because they was waiting outside your house. Pussy boy, fuck nigga. You're a demon. And it would be great for the world for them to rid you of this plane. You and that crackhead bring nothing. You bring nothing to this plane. So yes, I better be what you talk about. I better be. The more you talk about me, the more you bring people here for this knowledge. Shut up. That alone. Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? That alone. Did you hear what he said? He said, you say you my nigga, I'ma be your killer. We supposed to be friends, but fuck you, nigga, because I'm going to kill you. Because I'm a gremlin. I'm grimy. Everything. I said so many times. Everything that suits you and is good for you is white people shit. But everything that promotes death and destruction to your people, that's our shit. Why do you ever think and believe that's what the fuck you deserve? You said the genome species don't allow you to grow. How is that? How is that? How is that? How is that? How they not allowing you to grow? I need to understand that.
I got the spirit, I'm in the booth and it's around me right now. Calling the spirit of the jaguar, chase all bad energy right now. Meditated, jumped in the bed, car, get the engine trembling right now. Only positivity in this space, we keeping it sacred right now.
I'm not talking about, I don't play that kind of music. I wouldn't give a fuck if you did. Do you know how to change that energy in it? Because your kids do. Your nieces and nephews do. I ain't talking about you sitting around talking about a motherfucker that do. I'm talking about what steps are you taking inside of your fucking community to change the narrative and the energy being placed into your community. See, when you know that it's fucked up and you don't do nothing, you know who you are. You're a demon. Let that resonate. Let me tell you something. If you going to kill a motherfucker and I know about it and I do nothing, I am an accomplice. You know who I am? I'm a killer. If you know it and you're not doing anything to stop it, but you can sit and you can talk about a motherfucker that is, you're an accomplice and you are a demon. I wouldn't give a fuck what a no nothing ass motherfucker ever say about me. Ever. These same people whose platforms you go over there and you sit, and I just was trying to see I was just trying to see what was happening. I just want to see because I'm for you. No, you for them. Because that demonic energy that rests upon you, you can't help it. I ain't mad with you. I want you to be aware of the yin and the yang. Yin and yang is a Chinese. Who runs the world? Oh, China. Ain't the social medias on? Ain't Bigo and TikTok? And then Facebook and Insta is owned by, because QuaTita taught you about the vampirics, the demons, the dragons. Huh? Inky and the Nil? You always want to bring some shit to me? You always want to tell me something? You always want to come to my fucking chat and teach? What the fuck are you talking about? Who's running the world? These motherfuckers. The yin and yang is a Chinese philosophical concept that describes opposite but interconnected forces. What did you just hear me say? Interconnected forces. Because they can't find the what? They can't find the soul of the intranet. Oh. In Chinese cosmology, the universe creates itself out of primary chaos of material energy organized into cycles of yin and yang and formed into objects and lives. We don't know that concept because we rather love you and see you do good. Except for those who've been damaged and hurt to this point of no return, because I need to be great. I need you to see me. Oh my God. Let me find different ways for people to see me. Oh my God. How is she over there growing? Oh my God. She won't allow me on her platform. Oh my God. She's not enacted inside of chaos. She's not enacted inside of the yin and yang. She's enacted inside of the soul and the spirit. But I found that if I speak and crab and barrel her, that I will be great amongst those who are okay with killing and destroying their own people. I will be great amongst the demons. Do you think I give a fuck about these people? That demonic energy, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to save those who want to be saved. And everybody else, like Kevin Gates said, and Malika says, I nothing you. Kevin Gates says, I don't even give a fuck if you drop dead, and I mean that. I mean that. We think we got to care. I don't have to. I care about those who care about themselves and their children. Everything else, I don't give a fuck about. Anytime a motherfucker can come here with an ulterior motive to use me and watch me struggle, you're a fucking demon, you fat fucking bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck who platform you go on. You and your sickly ass girlfriend, you think I give a fuck? You're both warped in your fucking mind, and I tried to help you both. You're both filled with demonic energy, bitch, and I don't care. Why? I'm a demon because I have to care. No, I don't. I'm great in my soul and my spirit because I care about those who care. I ain't got to be nobody's motherfucking friend. I have a job to do. All of y'all say I don't go to work to make friends, and neither the fuck do I. I'm employed by the fucking soul and the spirit. I don't come here to be your friend. I don't give a fuck how many times you text me. You won't get a text back. I'm not here to be your friend. I don't go to work to make friends. I have a job to do. And if a motherfucker don't like my job, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They are opening up fucking portals and pouring death upon your life. You think I give a fuck about you sitting on a broke platform? Bitch, I don't care. What are you doing to better your community of Dallas? Nothing. 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 Is Houston getting better? Is it? Is Texas growing? Is it? Is Memphis getting better? Tennessee? Is it? Because, see, we look at the different communities. You don't never go into the genome community. I bet I won't. I bet the fuck I can't drive in the genome community and see your motherfucking ass out there on the corner selling dope. I bet I can't. I bet I won't. You want to show me something? You want to show me up? Go sell the dope over in the genome community. I bet the fuck you won't. I bet you can't even go over there and throw newspapers without being stopped and saying, what are you doing here? The police systems that are policing your motherfucking communities inside of, why would you allow them to call your communities the ghetto? The hood. And then genomes come to your hood and appropriate your death culture to go and appropriate it to make sure you see it and get jealous about it. Because you ain't jealous that they in Harvard. You ain't jealous that they're the senators. You're not just, because see, when you become senators and shit, you sign bills against your own fucking people. You're disgusting to me. Speak my name, you motherfuckers. Are you not, listen, are you not jealous about all of the genome YouTubers? Huh? You not jealous about them using your magic and tapping into the energy? You ain't jealous? No, because you're too busy, period. Yo, she snapped. No, because this is your mentality right here. Let me get to it. Let me show you your mentality, because this is what you find greatness in. Let me show you what you think is great. Oh my God. No, I'm gonna have to type that in. Oh, well, look at Spirit.
Got the gun on me. Get away. She got the gun on me. He about to hit me with the car. Call him.
Is she a cop? She's not a cop. I don't think it would matter if she was.
Get the license plate now. Because you were never about to hit me with the damn car. You hit me with the car? Both of y'all put a gun down on me, okay? I got it. Don't you jump behind? No, I ain't jumping on your gun. What you doing? Your husband was hitting me. Do you see that? Do you see that? They both point that gun on me.
I don't see the Melanite community speaking on this on a platform. Where is that at on a platform? Where is it at? Where is it at? Because this been all over the fucking internet. This is a training video to show genomes how to treat your motherfucking ass. Huh? Where is it at? Oh, I'm a demon? Okay. Okay. No. Nope. Just hush. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop.
With my chin up high, fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. You think I'm ugly, I don't care. You think I'm dumb, I don't care. You think I'm scum, I don't care. Bitch, I make my money. Party till I die. With my chin up high, fuck 'em all, fuck 'em back. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let the dollar make a work. People always hating, but the more they hate, the more I work. Everybody say they're lit, but all they do is showing shit. In my street, like the slaves, bitches always kiss my feet. Stay out of my way, you bitch. I can deal with your fake ass me. They thought that I had stopped. It was over, I had dropped. Bitch, I had my plans out here. I'm only just at my start. You will have to kill me to make me fucking stop. I was already.
Now, under that video, look what's under that video. When I spoke on this, though, I was crazy. You know, the billion-year-old woman that they found frozen in the capsule. But see, that don't get attention. This gets the attention. Programming. Not knowledge, programming. You're disgusting to me.
I'm just.
We're going to get to the world reading and the horoscopes. Because are you going to do what the fuck they told you to do in the horoscope anyway? Oh. I'm channeling like a motherfucker. My motherfucking nose is running. I'm so fucking just disgusted. There was a lot. I posted it. I said, this is so fucked up, but funny at the same time, how these genomes are so upset and people get so upset when you hear that these celebrities, they did. Half of them is already dead. Half of them, they just told you how they was going to die. They actually gave it to you. In the cards, they say about, drug overdose. Yes, don't worry about it. I wonder who started that trend. No, just hold on. We're not the fuck done.
Million, 2 million, 3 million, in 18 months, 80 million more. Add that number up with the one I said before. You are now looking at a smart black boy. He's smart.
A smart black boy. A smart black boy.
Put something on it. I sell ice in the winter. I sell fire in hell. I am a hustler, baby. I'll sell water to a well. I was born to get cake. Was born to switch states.
She going harder than Jay-Z. I see nothing wrong with this. Y'all act like y'all don't sing Backstreet Boys. I mean, her rhythm and harmonics is a crime, but Jay-Z is straight flames. So, I mean, I get it. Jay-Z is straight flames. Let's listen to Jay-Z, shall we?
Kill Jay-Z. They'll never love you, you'll never be enough. Let's just keep it real, Jay-Z. Fuck Jay-Z. I mean, you shot your own brother. How could we know if we can trust Jay-Z?
Let's read that, shall we? Kill Jay-Z. They'll never love you. You'll never be enough. Let's just keep it real, Jay-Z. Fuck Jay-Z. I mean, you shot your own brother. They keep pushing the Cain and Abel. Am I tripping? Ain't that the Cain and Abel? See, you still think it's a real story. It's an allegory. It's a spell. It's a spell. The Bible is full of spells. Rap music, lyrics are full of spells. But if you don't know that and you don't know how to use it and transmute it, you fall victim to it. Everything is spells. Every time you speak, you spell. That's why motherfucker keep trying to speak against my name. Bitch, your spell work means nothing and it's no good here. Your spell work is no good here. As soon as they gave you verbal language, you were spelling. How do you spell? Oh, Between. I spelled it. Hey, what are letters? Watch this. Because I know y'all, I know. Hey, do you know what these are? Who knows what these are? Please, if you know what these are, please tell me. Tell me what these are. What are these? What are these, please? Anybody knows what those are? Miss Yvonne, what are runes? Runes, a letter of ancient Germanic alphabet related to the Roman tablet alphabet. A mark or letter of mysterious magic significance. Runes are the letters in a set of related alphabets known as runic alphabet, native to the Germanic people. Runes were used to write various Germanic languages before they adopted the Latin alphabet in which you use. Hey, you know what else? You know what else they use them for? Anybody else know? Anybody else know? Do anybody else know what they use these for? Nobody else don't know? These are spells and rituals. That's what they're used for. Language. Spell. Language. Mm. But I know y'all knew that. I know y'all knew that. I know y'all knew that. I know. These days, okay. These days, runes are used as a method of connecting to one's higher self, inner guidance, and tapping into intuition as a method of foretelling what the future may hold and offering advice. Runes are woven. Runes are woven into Norse religion and are closely associated with Norse magic. The runes were not invented. The old poem Havamal explains that Odin, you know, one of the gods that they tell you about in Thor, that's supposed to be fictional, but it's not. Okay. Explains that Odin discovered the runes when he hung himself from the world tree in order to learn wisdom. So if runes are alphabets, but they are magic used in spell work and rituals, and they put them together to form words. Okay. The word in Old English speech, talk, utterance, sentence, statement, news, report, word. Hey, what's a chant? Utterance. Chant, utterance, words. From Proto-Germanic, YHEUDA, Old Saxon, Old Frisian, word, Dutch word, Old High German, German wort, Old Norse worrel. To speak or to say. Old English word, speech, talk, utterance. The meaning, here we go. By etymology of the word. Anybody know? By etymology? Etymology, the word comes from and means promise. Promise. To promise something. To come into a covenant of something. Word of mouth, spoken words, oral communication. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying something. Because motherfucker said I was a nutcase and a demon, and I'm just trying to let you know where the demons lay at. Who they are. Because if I'm a demon, bitch, I'll be that. I'll be that. Because it takes one to know one. It takes one to know one. They've created a conglomerate of demons. Demonic energy. Origin of demon. Old English demon, from Latin demon, from Greek daimon. Deity, genius. Seems like it's word play. According to etymology, 1200, C 1200, an evil spirit, malignant supernatural being, an incubus, a devil, from Latin demon, spirit. Woo! In Latin, demon means spirit. Ooh. Wordplay again. Oh. From Greek, daimon, it means deity. Oh, shit. Oh. Deity means what? God. Oh. God means what? The goat. Oh. Hey. But they're all the words, the promises, are created through ancient runes, which are spells and rituals put together to form promises. Oh, no. Deity, divine, power. Demon, deity, divine, power, lesser God. How is it a lesser God? Because the word deity means God. How would it be lesser? Guiding spirit. We're talking about the etymology of the word demon. A guiding spirit. Because see, bitch, I'll be that. Because it takes one to fucking know one. Tutelary deity. Sometimes including souls of the dead. One's genius. Lot. L-O-T. Or fortune. Your fortune, the very fortune, the money that you're running after is a demon. Oh. Ooh. Demon. A divider and a provider. Because it takes one to know one, bitch. Because it takes one to know one, bitch. A divider and a provider. Ooh. The demon of Socrates by etymology. Etymology means the beginning of the word, of the promise. A divine principle or inward oracle. Supernatural, the usual ancient Greek sense, supernatural agent or intelligence lower than a god. A ministering spirit. Ooh, y'all be in church with those ministering spirits, bitch, those demons. Oh. Woo. Daemon or daimon for purposes of distinction, meaning destructive or hideous person. An evil agency personified. It takes one to know one. See, my greatness, my ministering spirit is recognized by your destructive and hideous person. The yin and the yang. So when I say to you that your Jesus is your Lucifer, it can only be for balance. Because it is always going to be the yin and the yang, the balance of Mayat. ADNA says, you would be better off dealing with YHEUDA because I don't play any games. The soul and the spirit. Your soul didn't tell you that Travis Scott was enacted in demon energy? Because you recognize the demon in QuaTita. But you keep having shit water, rainwater on your platform. That's not a demon? Why not? He set his friend up to be killed, his own client. He set him up to be killed. He walked them right into the line of fire. That's not demonic. That's not demon energy. Oh, yes. Let's go into the world reading, shall we? Go play with someone else. Because this demon, you don't want none of. You have no clue of who you talk to or what you're talking about. Because you have a lot of demons on your platforms. You are a demon yourself, all of you. You become a demon every time you speak the literal language, every time you're verbal and oral. That's why they gave it to you. It went from clicks and sounds, a vibration, to literal and oral words. And then they put them together with music and it became chants. Because your Bible says, you don't know? Come on, you run a church. What does your Bible tell you? Your Lucifer was what? The most beautiful angel was over music and entertainment. And then they put it together. When you put the oral spells together with music, it becomes chants. Your chants become manifestations. The minister of music. I don't give a fuck if it's the Chicago Mass Choir or Mary Mary. It's chants and spells. And then they have you chanting and enchanting, chanting, enchanting, chanting, enchanting spells of oppression to an entity that is demonic and oppressive. And then you play it every Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesdays. And you may play it several times throughout the day on Saturdays. And you clean your houses to it. And you bring reverence to it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for oppression. I don't deal with that. That's devil work. But it's all the same. Because it's the yin and yang. It is the balance of the mayat. But you think you know something. Because you play in Chicago Mass Choir. Girl, let me let you get into it because you see, because when you play it, it makes you feel so good because you're praising that entity. Oh, child, I used to play it. Ooh. Listen to this. I'm going to tell you what the name of it is. Just hold on. Hey, she said, I got it. I got it. The Holy Ghost power. Ghost, a spirit, a soul. Breath, good or bad spirit, angel, demon, person, man, human being. Shit. I thought a person, a human, a man is a ghost. Oh, shit. A ghost is used in forming words involving the notions of excitement, amazement, or fear. That we say that's the same thing, ain't it? Spirit, a sense preserved in Holy Ghost, sense of disembodiment, spirit, or dead person, especially imagined as wandering among the living and haunting them. Wait. Whew. Excitement or amazement. Oh, that's the same thing, ain't it? It's yin and yang. You are chasing your tail, bitch. They giving you positive and negative, bitch. But anything that would feed that positive, they have put blonde hair and blue eyes on it, and you keep saying that's genome shit. That's just white people shit. Eating healthy. We all got to go from something. Oh, my Lord. My grandson just was killed last night. And you're being killed today. Every time you put the fork to your mouth, every time you pick up the phone and you gossip with your nasty, nosy motherfucking ass, speaking word curses and spells over people in your fucking church and neighborhood, bitch. Every time your pastor get up on the motherfucking pew and spit that motherfucking spell over his congregation and calls out to that demon energy. Every time you catch the Holy Ghost, a disembodiment spirit of a dead person. But we already know that the entity of Jesus is not never was a real person. See, the character and likeness came from the Pope's Caesar Borgia's son. That's the likeness that you see on the pictures. So where's the real embodiment, the disembodiment of the soul and the spirit that you have the ghost of, that you keep falling out from? Whose disembodied soul or spirit is that? Because see, that genome that's on that picture that you keep praising and worshiping, that doesn't have a soul. See, I know, because I know where the souls come from. So that energy that you keep allowing, that ghost like that keeps you falling out, and you keep praying and bringing it to your house over your family and children, and see, you've been doing it for 29, 30 years, and none of y'all ain't never been great or got better, and you can't figure out why. Where does it come from? Where does it come from? Whose is it? Because see, that's that disembodied spirit or soul. Where does it come from? Whose is it? Because see, Caesar Borgia's son was a homosexual. I don't care. He was a homosexual. Not only was he a homosexual, he was a pedophile. He had a thing for little boys. Should I say that? See, that energy was placed into this characteristic and likeness that you seem to keep finding some sort of connection to. But you can't understand why that uncle that belongs to your grandma that lives in the back room next to her bedroom where she keep all the fucking crosses and keep praying this energy, then molested everybody in the fucking family. Huh? Oh, we wasn't having that conversation? That's not what we was having? That's not the conversation that we having right now? Oh. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh. Huh? You keep spelling with promises and you ain't received none, but you keep finding depression, suppression, demonic energy from the yin and the yang. You keep saying you're afraid of the devil, but you go to church and you worship him. What are you talking about? But you can't understand my light. Because, see, I activate in both. Bitch, I light sage and bust you in your fucking head. I don't give a fuck you sitting on somebody's platform talking about me, bitch. Teach something. Know something. See, I activate in both. You can call me what you want to call me. I know the truth behind it, though. But you over here with the A, B, C, D of the runes, of the magic, of the spells, and you go in there and you motherfucking take communion. Communion. Participation in something that which is common to all. It's common to all. It's common to all. Union in religious worship, doctrine, or discipline. From Old French communion, community, communion, from Latin communium. Fellowship, mutual participation and sharing. Used by Augustine in belief that the word, the promise, the word was derived from com. You mean like .com? With, together, oneness, union. In English, from mid-15C as the sacrament of the Eucharist, from c. 1500 as act of partaking in the sacrament of the Eucharist. From 1610s as intercourse between two or more. Hey, why don't that say the ritual of because see, when you hear the act of partaking in the sacrament of the Eucharist, you don't know what they just said was you're enacting inside of a spiritual ritual of eating flesh and drinking blood. Oh. So you're enacted inside of the ritual and spell work of eating flesh and drinking blood of your Christ, who really didn't exist, but we're going to say that he did for the sake of your mind, because then the embodiment, the disembodiment of the ghost, but they just told you a ghost was what? We forgot. The breath of good or bad spirit, angel, demon. Disembodied spirit of a dead person. Hey. How is it? I'm about to fuck you up because see, I'm a scholar, bitch. And you're a junkie. I understand. They ain't the same. This said ghost, right? This says ghost, disembodied spirit of a dead person, especially imagine as wandering among the living or haunting them. Woo! But you are partaking inside of the ritual of eating and drinking blood and eating flesh of your disembodied Lord. Lord means a person. Because y'all like to separate and say, well, he is the Son of God. He is the Lord. But Lord means a person that's lower than a deity. But then you say he is the living God. Bitch, how? Because this says you're enacting inside of Holy Ghost, but the Holy Ghost is what? Oh, that is the Father, the Mother, the Child. What the fuck are you talking about? The Trinity. What are you talking about? Your Lord wasn't even born at the beginning of time. What are you talking about? I want somebody to make this shit make the fuck sense because a bitch had a lot to say about me. And I got a lot to say too. So I want somebody to make this shit make sense because your Jesus is living because he rose from the dead. Didn't he? 3 days? He rose from the motherfucking dead, bitch. So he is not a disembodied soul. Whose ghost, whose spirit, whose energy are you praising to? Who are you bringing it forth inside yourself? Because he rose from the dead. Because but who? Make it make sense to me. Go get your motherfucking pastor and tell him I said make it make sense. YHEUDA says make it make sense. I'm waiting on somebody to make it make sense. Because ain't nobody ain't presenting me with none of this beautiful music that talks about the same thing of killing blacks as it does to say killing whites. Let me put it that way to you. Because see, I've proved my point, bitch. You can't fuck with me. If I'm a demon, bitch, I'll be that. But I'm a knowledgeable one, bitch, because it takes one to know one. Oh. Well, maybe your grandma will pray for you sometime today in church. You know, before and after the pastors groping on small children in the church, and before they have the meeting, you know, about taking all your money, but you can't go to them and get a bill paid. Let me play this for you. This is kind of lengthy. Just sit through it for me, please.
I'm getting into the position in front of my face right now.
Well, the elephant in the room is this, and that.
Elephant in the room?
Yeah, the elephant in the room
Wow.
is that.
Glad I'm alive.
Okay. Well, we have to deal with the elephant in the room and the elephant in the
I'm
room.
gonna just be honest with you. I'm not gonna come up here and give y'all all my money that I make every month. I'm just sorry. I've been fair.
Well, we're not looking for you to
I put $20 a week And then sometimes I feel good. I have
$20 a week is like giving a dollar.
Did I say something? Is that your 10% of your earnings?
That's my business. That's what it is. You get your 10%.
I wrote it down.
You get your 10%.
I wrote it down what you made.
Look at her.
I wrote it what
Well,
you
she
made.
wrote what you make, and see, it does not reach.
Well, I got to find me. I'm not gonna let y'all attack me.
Well, we're not.
You know, I know robbery sprung on.
Hold on. Let me show you where to pay your tithes over here, because I don't ask for tithes. But let me.
Well, let's talk about robbery.
Robbery. But let me put this up here so you can show you where you can pay your tithes.
Rob God. Say,
You can pay your tithes to me right there. I take tithes and offering.
That's what robbery is.
Man, let me tell you something. I really don't even believe
I'll take it. I take a donation.
I'm gonna just be
Gratitude.
honest. I think that was man-made. You feel me? Because back then, when they came up with 10%, ain't nobody had jobs. So where the money come up with 10% at?
Who told you folk didn't have jobs?
What job was? Everybody paying everybody with apples and oranges and bananas.
They had jobs. They had livestock. They had
What black folks you know had livestock?
And do take
They have
EBT.
half a pig with one leg.
Don't have to be black folk, but black folks had livestock all throughout.
The ones that had sense.
You got to pay them
You
tithes.
probably had it.
You don't have to
Well,
pay
let me
them
share.
tithes.
I didn't have it.
Let me share this. Let me share this with you because I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about
And I'm not neither.
some money because the church is well taken care of before you came. We're trying to allow you to be blessed because the blessings of the Lord, according
Bless.
to
Give my money away, Pastor ain't gonna bless me.
You're not giving it away. You're doing what God say do with it. You're not giving it away.
You got a chair and a desk in here too?
Come on,
You
Kia.
gotta tell you the
Let me
truth.
share with you what happens normally when people don't tithe. When people don't tithe, normally they'll end up being sick. They'll take it to the doctor. They'll take it to the dentist.
Hold on.
That's why I tithe.
Hold on. He said, let me tell you, if you don't tithe, what happened? You end up getting sick and people, hey, ain't none of y'all grandmas died and she was in church and she was sick and had to have surgeries. That her tithes, she was in church giving tithes every motherfucking Sunday. She didn't get sick. Let me tell you something. Did any of those tithes go towards her surgeries? Some of y'all grandmas and shit had a leg removed. You know why? I know because I see it. From diabetes. But you know what? She was the house mother of the church, and then on motherfucking Easter, she would go and she would cook. She wasn't sick. I know a lot of them that was, and they paid their tithes.
Because God is going
I tithe.
to get his.
That's why I tithe.
Yeah.
You know, I think
to him, he gonna get it somewhere. Somewhere. Car breakdown, hospital, child.
so I bought the car.
Hospital.
Well, is it still up?
Yeah, it's still up.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, this shouldn't break down. I bought it from you. You the one sold me the car.
You had to put a
Y'all is a part of all my life. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, you had to buy new tire for that car. Quit lying now. You had to buy new tire for that car.
That's his wife
Talking
speaking.
about that, Melissa. Stay out of grown man. But you shouldn't even be in here talking about my money. No way.
Your money is our money. I
see.
I put that money there for you
Now,
and
the
me.
part with me grabbing the collection box, I'm sorry, but some had went in there that belonged to me, and it took everything in me not to go in that
So
box.
what you saying? You just want to change.
Exactly. And everybody walking around acting like there's no change to be given. You know. So, you know, I wanted my change. I wanted my change. Yes, I wasn't finna put no whole $100 and I ain't got but $100 left.
I don't know such about change in this church.
We don't give change back.
I know it. Y'all look like y'all don't get change.
I talked to you about that Sunday before last. We don't give change. When you stick it in there,
I didn't stick it in there.
well, when your wife stuck it in there.
Well, that ain't my hand.
And let me.
And I feel like I got robbed. I started calling the police.
Let me explain something right now, brother Terry. That's my sister. Don't be talking to her like that. I don't refuse. I hate that. I've been listening at you talk to her all type of way. Don't do that no more. You don't have to speak to me personally.
That's his sister.
See, folks don't say that stuff you do at the house. You come to the
I
house
do it
at the house.
Oh, that's his sister.
I must be sitting there. It must be look like I'm sitting here doing jumping jacks or something. Ain't no curring me. What you saying to me? That's your sister, but this is my wife. And when I'm the man of mine, I pay the bills of mine. I hate we having this conversation in church. But you brought it to my attention. You need to let me know when you pull up next time at my house.
The money go in that box. I put that money there for you.
You not need to say nothing else today.
Hey,
To me.
Terry. Now, I'm not going to listen at that no more.
Because you gave these folk a check stub.
Hold on. Don't do that no more. Please don't do that.
Y'all looking like two.
Yeah, we do. We supposed to.
And
Family.
You'll kiss it later on.
Later on. I see we need to speak to each other on a
That don't sound like demonic shit to you. That don't sound like that. That ain't what that is? Oh, okay. No problem. Not a problem. If you don't like what in which I fucking speak, don't bring your demonic ass back over here. If you a messy bitch that keep coming over here in hopes to hear something that you can record and take back and carry a bone, bitch, you a demon. Your demonic energy means nothing here. Because spiritually, bitch, you don't want to see me, and physically, you don't want to see me. Take your pick. I ain't got to go and get nobody. Because I am somebody. All the way around. That goes for G-nites and genomes alike. Y'all all come over here to the nobody and spy and get upset. Take your demonic ass home. I'm never gonna stop. Not ever. I'm gonna continue to enlighten and rise the deities through promise and ritual and spells and frequency and connection and obedience to self in complete and totality, because I am the motherfucking table. I am that I am. I am that in which I speak because I say I am. I am a great manifester. I am the greatest manifestation ever because I manifested it, bitch. And because who I am disrupts your uninvolved soul, has nothing to do with me. Your demonic energy that you procreate in has nothing to do with me. Young lady, you just reached 30. I'm 43. I will never love you again. You're in a relationship. I want you to stop texting my phone under false pretenses. I want you to stop coming to my chat. We no longer have anything to talk about. Go be on the run with the woman that you thought could match my energy, bitch. You thought she was me and she'll never be that. Leave me the fuck alone. To the big monster in the motherfucking scarecrow, bitch. Never, ever speak my motherfucking name again, bitch. I don't care whose platform you run to. Go do it. Go do it. Because you can't match me in the physical nor in the motherfucking spirit, bitch. I'll let it ring, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't answer to you or nobody else. To the genomes of motherfucking YouTube, to the falsified Jews who thought you was something, I don't give a fuck. I don't answer to you or nobody else. I don't answer to you or nobody else. You better talk about me, bitch. Y'all in meetings talking about me. You fucking better, bitch. I don't feel like I gave you enough for 2022, bitch. Watch out for 2023, bitch, because it's on. I'm in your motherfucking dreams. I don't give a fuck. You better talk about me. You better congregate about me. Don't stop until I say so. You speaking about my beauty marks means nothing to me. I'm beautiful even when I'm ugly, bitch. You mean nothing to me. You wanting me to be a fraud means nothing. My magic has been caught on camera. Your deception was caught on camera. You can't do shit that I do. Your spirit can't match my spirit. Your soul can't even connect to the frequency in which I stand in. Those of you who thought you could step on my toes, your feet don't even reach my motherfucking platform. You understand me? You better go be great on your fucking own. Go be brave enough to live your life before somebody finds it. Let's go into the world reading, shall we? Give us something to go into. I'm going to play my girl. I want you to take a few deep breaths. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into this world reading first before we do the horoscopes. Implicit. Glow.
It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. Small people waking up. Wait. My people rise up. Turn up the frequency. My people waking up. Wait. My people rise up. Turn up the frequency. This time around. It's gonna be different this time around. Different this time around. Different this time around. Wait. Turn up the frequency. 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 So raise up your soul.
Assimilate.
So raise up your soul. We are reborn and ascend away. Spirit won't go too low. Raise up your soul. We are reborn. Ascend away.
We show gratitude to the soul. We show gratitude to the spirit. We show gratitude to the grandmother, the soul, the mighty ADNA, the INTRANET, the original mitochondria. We show gratitude to Simeon, the YHEUDA. We show gratitude for the spirit frequency, the connection. We show gratitude for him, the high council. To the deities, we show gratitude to the Loa. We show gratitude to the Orisha. We show gratitude to the ancestors. We show gratitude to the Gede. We show gratitude. I'm going to play that one more time. I'm going to go use the bathroom. When I come back, we're going to go into the world reading. And then following that, we'll go into the horoscopes for the year.
It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. Small people waking up. Wait. My people rise up. Turn up the frequency. My people waking up. Wait. My people rise up. Turn up the frequency. Different this time around. It's gonna be different this time around. Different this time around. Different this time around. Wait. Turn up the frequency. 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 So raise up your soul. Raise up your soul. We are so raise up your soul. We are reborn and ascend away. Spirit will go too low. Raise up your soul. We are reborn, ascend away.
I got this for Baron. All right. So, gee, I'm just gonna send over some money for pizza there. I'm gonna send it. Yeah, I send it to your cash. That's fine. Yeah. How y'all feel? Dear, when you come back down, I'm gonna just have you put your cash app in. I remember we had that one problem the one time. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all good? All right, we're gonna get into the world reading. Ding 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 ding. All right. We're going to look at what's going on in the world. We're going to adjust our frequency and we're going to see what's happening. Dear, here, come put your Cash App in so I can send the money over to you. All right. So there's going to be some sort of public firing of someone, some sort of termination. Someone is getting terminated. Is going to be like shown to the public. I feel like it's going to be under a different guise, but I feel like the guys, it may be the fall guy. Like somebody's going to be put up as the fall guy for something. It's like a public scrutiny, a public firing. Like the fall guy is going to be taking, the fall, but he or she will not be able to even speak on it. But this is going to lead to something completely different. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll take it. Mm-hmm. Extra cheese. If they got feta, y'all eat feta? Okay. Something about the change in national security. Change in national security. Like it's something about like grid disruption where location drops. I have to take note of that as well because it's something about the locations being dropped because of the grid. They're doing something with the grid far as like, say if you have a locating dislocation system on your phone, like something about the grid is going to go down for a while. It's because they're trying to like locate certain people. They have a list of people they're trying to locate. They've been doing it psychically, but that's not working for them on their behalves. Like they're looking for specific people. There are people that are underground that they are looking for. That have knowledge far as information, details, emails, and videos about specific things like the trafficking and the rape and killing of people. Allegedly, they will be putting this out. We're looking at this documentary or something coming to pass. They are in a panic trying to stop this because this is going to show some major, major names. It's going to be another trial that's going to be a distraction. These people have no new shit to do. We're also looking at the demise of another major player inside of the music industry. They say major, 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 major. They show me a lot of like plaques or awards, like this person or these people would be known. And I feel like the way that this person or these people are taken out, we haven't seen this in a while, in a long time, the way that they would, like this, the way that this would happen, because they keep showing me like Aaliyah. So I don't know if somebody goes down in a plane crash, because I remember they said this recently about a plane and I couldn't understand it. So it feels like something is going to go on, but it's going to be like, damn, this hasn't happened in a while, not this way. I almost feel like we're looking at 2 or 3 passings, almost in a line, almost in a row. Spirit says they have employed a lot of medical practitioners. Some of these medical practitioners allegedly are hired, for lack of a better word, hitmen and women, as well as actors. For example, when I say that, what I mean to you is like, oh, there was a doctor on the scene. That doctor was hired because that is not a real physician, and you would know that because you're not going to do the background on that person. And even when we do see it and we see like, ain't that the server that was just on the other video? Like, we still do nothing. Something about a major lawsuit that's going to be filed. Because it feels like somebody's going to be trying to speak out against something. And when they speak out against it, like the major powers that be are going to file a lawsuit, trying to spin that around. There's some sort of discovery that's going to happen. Like, oh, we found the bones. Remember how this year they found y'all's Lord body over in China that was smelling like bread. They even found the crowbar that they used. It's going to be another major discovery that they will find similar to that. This is going to be falsified, of course, and made the fuck up. Spirit says, do not engage. Y'all need to get off of the beef. There's something about a recall on beef. But it's on purpose. I see them allegedly injecting something into the cows. Allegedly, a car plant that starts with the T that sounds like toys, has just gone into contract or signed another contract inside of the trafficking ring. I feel like there's going to be more opening of different car lots as well. And the car lots are fronts for the trafficking rings. So when you're seeing I don't know why I keep hearing detail shops too. So when you're seeing more I mean, I know the name. If I wanted to say the name, I would have just said the name. Allegedly, gratitude. Like who didn't get that? That be the shit I be talking about. Want to be smart and want to be seen. Knock it the fuck off. You're going to be seeing more car lots. Like, even if, like, oh, that car lot wasn't there, like, that's because they're going to be opening up more car lots. A lot of these car lots are fronts and backings, and you have no idea, not just for trafficking rings, but also human trafficking as well as narcotics. The month of August is going to be a big month where you're going to see a lot of things connected to that, connected to child trafficking, a lot of things. Pay attention to the month of August this year. Something about a major casino is connected. Of course, we know that, but I feel like something is going to come out about a major casino or a casino being involved in something, of course, that is not good, what they should not be in, but they already are in. We already know that. But or it's being opened up. I think they're getting ready to open up another casino. But this is not going to be opened up by this is not opened up by Indians. This is not opened up by like the genome. Just feel like Melanites are trying to either put this on the water or open up, or they're taking over. It looks like major like people in the industry or dope dealers or something are pooling their monies together, like they're trying to open up some sort of casino, but this is going to be a front. I feel like this is like some people in the music industry, or like that also has some street connections. This is like a major front. Like they're getting ready to sign some sort of contract to bring in a casino, but this is going to be a front. Like they're getting ready to be doing a whole bunch of shit through this casino. I don't know if they're putting it on the water, if this is going to be on land. They're going to be opening up some quote unquote titty bars. There's also going to be some fronts. So we're looking at car lots, casinos, and gentlemen's clubs. Because they're also going to be using some of these victims of trafficking inside of these clubs. And they're already kind of doing that. But they're going to be using some of these victims. They're hiding them in plain sight is what they're doing. They're hiding the victims in plain sight. And nobody is reporting it because they don't know. They assume that these women are there by their own recognizance. So they're believing that they're working girls, you know. So they're putting them out there right now in plain sight. And you're seeing them on your way to y'all church houses. And you think this is a crying shame. This little young girl is out here, but not knowing she is on a missing persons poster. Major hotels are being brought in more and more behind the trafficking. They're designating so many rooms and staffing. They're hiring. Hotels allegedly are hiring people to help inside of the trafficking. They're kicking it up. They're opening up different avenues because they're getting ready to put it all in plain sight. They're using a lot of Melanite people to where you would think that this teenage child is just have some sort of attitude. She just don't want to be with her parents, but these are really not her parents. Like, they're putting it in plain sight. Please remember I'm saying that to you. We need to start asking questions like, do you know them as your parents? When they're looking at you and they're trying to get your attention, look at them back. They're trying to tell you something. They're like designating so many rooms for not just holding of the victims, but for the Johns of the victims to come in as well. Like, you think that you're just going to be seeing the senators and judges and different things like that coming in, high-ranking people, not just officials. We're talking about just people with the money, old money. There's a situation where some elite, either college kids, wow. Spirit says they spelled this for you inside of the movie The Equalizer, where they pick up the girl, they abuse her, and then they put her in the cab home, and he happens to be the cab driver. They spelled that for you in the movie The Equalizer. That is a real situation. It's almost like they're disposing of people. That victim looks like a genome to me, though. Like, she never either made it back, because I feel like they put something in her system to where when the person, because it wasn't a cab driver, it was like a limo or something, some sort of paid car service, was paid to just like dump her. I feel like had she would have made it to the hospital, I feel like she is a college student as well, at like a major college. Like, they are doing this. This is something that's happening. But it feels like they kind of thought that this was a serial killer or something. But these are college boys of elite children. They're the children of the elite. And when we say college students, we're still talking about like they're up in age, like 24, 25, 26, 7-year-olds. And they're calling it a different sort of boys club. Like, this is kind of what they do. They bring the girls in. Some of these girls are from colleges. Some of them are hired. They don't really... They don't really want them to be trafficking victims. They kind of want them to be people, because it's something about them, the way that they get off on this, because it's like they feel like they're getting away with something. Spirit keeps showing me specifically 2 genomes. One has long brunette hair. The other one is a redhead. And I keep seeing college sweaters. I feel like there's one survivor but never said anything. And because they haven't been caught, and when they were looked at or something, like their families get them off, so they're not paying any penalties. It's like 7 of them. I feel like some of them graduated college and some are still in college. They're all genomes, with the exception of maybe one. And he may be like biracial or just a token nigga. There's a name connected to it, like a J name, like Jeremy. I don't know if that's the actor, that's like one of them is his children or something, because I know the name that they're giving me, but it's like there's a connection there. I don't know why this is significant for the world reading, but I'm going to say it because the Spirit is giving it. I don't know if they're getting ready to start like kicking it up again and pulling in more kids, because it feels like they're targeting other girls that are from colleges. I feel like they're surfing the internet. They're communicating via the web and the TikToks. Like they're getting bored with what they're doing, so they're getting ready to broaden their horizons with different people. Now, when I said I don't know why it's significant, Spirit immediately showed me Melanite women, like they're getting ready to target, the Melanite women that are in social medias. Be safe. Allegedly, they're going to be coming out with a different sort of, I'm going to use a different word. So if you put the actual terminology in the chat, I'm going to ask my mods to take you out. Okay. Let me answer that, because you said, is there like a virtual AI avatar of them? It very well could be, and that may be what the Spirit was talking about when Spirit kept saying they're going to use the virtual thing to release the demonic energies with the portals. They're going to be using the portals. And we call the Melanite women, we call us portals. So I don't know if that's what that means, but please be on the lookout. Now, they're going to be like, they're doing something different with I'm calling it the night after pills. But these night after pills is going to have some sort of defect in it. Please be aware of getting the night after pills for your sexual conquests, because there's going to be some sort of defect in it that's going to be swept under the rug. Okay? Because I feel like for like 2 years, this has been a preliminary trial to see where the most demographic is that are purchasing or using the night after pills. And now that they know where it's at, and those demographics is going to be defective. It will be sterilizing women as well as unaliving women. It is also going to affect your heart to where like your heart is going to be no good. Please do not take these things. You're going to be seeing more and more state of emergencies like they just did in Arkansas where they enacted a curfew. There's going to be a couple more of them popping up over the next few months where they're saying, oh, it's due to crime, but you're not understanding where the crime is or why they're now doing that. It feels like the way that they show it to me is like the surge in crime as far as the purge, enacting of the purge system is actually going to be them because we're not participating in it the way that they were hoping. And not only are they going to be releasing certain criminals, you're not going to know that they're being released. They're going to be releasing them in the middle of the night. If you have people in the penitentiary, make sure you're talking to them because they will tell you they're releasing them in the middle of the night. Like they just, that one white boy, he crazy as hell. We ain't seen him in a minute. They're going to think that they're in a hole or something. Been in a hole for a long time, but they're on the streets. Spirit says some of them, they have a program, like an op program to where like they could be out at night. Some of them will be brought back in. Some of them will be given so much leniency to they will leave that state, that region, and they bank on that. They're banking on that. They're going to be having it come in and out. It's under a different name. It's under Operation something. It almost feels like it's like Operation Hunger Games. Like it feels like, but we would expect for the Hunger Games to be about food, but that's not what it feels like. Like they're allowing them to feed that negative entity inside of them. That they have helped to impress upon them because they're doing something to their minds and giving them some sort of injections, allegedly. It's like making them like angry, like wild beast type shit. Like Spirit says Orlando Brown tried to tell, but people was not understanding. So he was trying to put it in codes because I'm thinking they're putting it in here. They're putting it in the rectum. So when he says there is a trigger in the rectum that makes them animals or whatever the fuck, that's what he means. Like they're putting something in them, creating monsters, exactly, enacting that animalistic energy and then putting them on the streets. This is an operation. Because I don't know what state this is going to happen in. It could be Chicago, because what the Spirit says is we thought that the Safety Act allegedly was only in Chicago. I feel like they're actually it's actually already in 2 or 3 other states that we don't know about yet. I keep seeing a young couple having sex and somebody's at their window watching. I feel like they come in and kill these people, but because I don't know what state, it's not going to be heard worldwide, I don't feel like, but the people of that state will recognize that information. Please pay attention to what's being said in your local broadcasts. It's so strange because I can't make it make sense, but it feels like when that young guy see, they put the young guy, they told you that he had used the bath salts like drugs, and he turned himself into a zombie and he ate them people's faces. It feels like they're, whatever they did to him, because that was done to him. Let's be clear on that. Whatever they did to him, they're injecting that into the rectum. They're creating zombies, is what they're doing. Controlled chaos, controlled zombies. This is the year of the dead. The year of the dead. Seven, the number 7. (2023), the number 7. Because that's why the Spirit told me to look that up. ADNA and YHEUDA, the number 7. They're using energy. This is the battle. This is the year of the battle. We're going into a different type of spiritual warfare here. So, I came across the 7 deadly sins. Yesterday, Candace Starr's video popped up. I didn't watch it, but I heard something she said. She said something is being released that has never been here before. I feel like this is what we're talking about. The zombie apocalypse of the zombie apocalypse. This is the war. This is the battle. We've never seen this before. This shit is going to start small. And it's going to be like a snowball effect. Like there's an energy, right, that's been released when Shaquella Robinson was killed, right? Now, I seen a video last night of a young woman that was trapped in her own Airbnb that she was paying for because one of her good friends, best friends, they all went on a girls' trip, and the girl was like flipping the fuck out, trying to fight her because the girl on the last night allowed her boyfriend to come over even though he wasn't there then. This is an energy. You're going to be seen as like people just really pissed off about the smallest things. They don't even know why they cannot control. They are controlling this shit. Again, demon time. They're going to be using heavy military forces. Spirit is basically repeating, like he's showing me like Nas X shoes, the blood shoes, but it's something about a new shoe that's coming out or something that would be similar to that. But it almost feels like it has like human skin on it or something, or like he had the human blood, but it feels like this is like something similar. Because they're showing me like the skin bags, like people just think that's the name of it, but it's real victims of people like that they use to make their luggages and shit. Like this is real stuff. Like it's like the shoes. It's something about the shoes. It's like shoes or bags. Like, but it has like energy. He keeps showing me Kanye West. Like, I don't know what's going on. Skin tag, skin bag, skin shoes. Like, it's something with the skin. I don't know if people are going to think it's a different type of leather. Just remember that I'm saying that. Remember that I'm saying that. For the person that just said that they were going to take note of everything I'm saying so you can put it on your platform and say that these things didn't happen, we will see. We'll see. We'll see. Make sure you take note of everything that I say. It's something about Kanye's back. I don't know what's going on with his back. I don't know if they're putting something in his back, if they break his back. I don't know what that is. It's something about Kanye's back. I don't know if they're doing something behind his back. It doesn't feel as minute as that. It feels very major. Something about Kanye's back. I also feel like you're going to be seeing Northwest more, because I feel like her mom has just signed some sort of contract, or is signing some sort of contract for a modeling deal. Like making her the face of a brand, making her the face of something. There's some sort of tragedy that's going to be that will affect Jaguar Wright as well. There's some sort of tragedy that's getting ready to affect her as well. Dang. But Spirit keeps saying, but not for the reasons that we think. I don't understand that. I'll say it, but I don't understand that. Two acts or bills are being signed. One involves children. I don't know if he's saying the Monkey Act or the Money Act was the other one. I'm trying to understand that. Please be clear. I almost feel like it's two separate things when it's come to the act. There's a bill and then there's an act. I don't know if they're going to be offering people money to be tested or to test a new product. Some sort of injection, like offering people money, because I keep feeling like when they were trying to put all of these different plagues out here, it did not take effect to the communities that they were hoping. And this is going to be something that's worse than AIDS. It's like the new AIDS. It's like the strand of something they tried or they tested out in Africa that is getting ready to hit the United States. Something about trials and medications and getting paid, but not realizing like what you're putting into your system. It's like the new AIDS. It's something about the new AIDS. It feels like it goes through your system so quick. Like you don't have time to be tested or to know what it is. It feels like several of these plagues put together, like worse than monkeypox, mixed with this, allegedly, mixed with that, allegedly, strands created, allegedly, the acts quick. Feels like you'll see it in the eastern or southern regions first. Something about the feet and the skin on the feet. Like the mouth. I see a whole bunch of black around the mouth. It almost like it goes through different things. Like you probably think you got the V at first because you feel like it's in your chest and you're coughing. And then all of a sudden it's like splotches or something in your feet, like in your hands and your arms, splotches. And then it's like a black ring around your mouth. It's like they want to, because it feels like this is a sexual kind of encounter or encounter with people, like, but it feels like this is going to isolate and alienate. And I was telling Dee, I said, whatever they're bringing in this energy, you're going to be best being in your house by yourself, because that's what they want. Because if you're in your house by yourself, if they come in, you have no security, no guard, because they have now isolated everybody because you are afraid of this shit. I see like the hair shedding. Like redness in the eyes. These are symptoms. Pay attention to that shit. Redness like inside the eyes, darkness under here. This is going like this. When you see this, remember what I'm saying to you. When you see this, it's going to be like black, crusty black or something right in here. Almost like, you know how somebody keep licking their lips over time? It looks like that. It's something about the hands. I almost feel like it's I don't know if that's like splotches or this shit. the G Foundation is definitely behind this. He feels like this is his greatest work yet. He feels like this is the greatest work yet. I see the black on the knuckles. Like, you would not think that this is what this shit is. I swear to God. When we spoke like a few years ago about the liquefaction, we're coming up on that. The liquefying, or the insides being mushy. Like, people, nurses and shit, gonna be like, I've never seen this before. Like, they're gonna quit. You're gonna see medical practitioners that are not bought and paid for walking away, because they're gonna understand they put this here. This is not just going to be an attack on the American public. This feels like this is like war. For example, I feel like they're going to have a Russian, like they're going to do this to a Russian, almost like this is like a internal bomb. I can't even make this shit make sense to you. Like, it's a weapon. It's a biological weapon. Because I keep seeing them bring a young female into like a hotel room with a genome that looks like he's Russian. But it feels like this is a weapon, like she's carrying this inside her system. It's like a weapon. They keep repeating the ADNA gene. Like, the G Foundation feels like this is the greatest weapon yet that they have. But they're trying to make it backfire. Again, they're bringing up the collapsing of the tunnels. But it feels like, it almost feels like terroristic threatening, but it feels like something happens where either they're going to make it seem like they were doing some sort of construction and something happened, but like I feel like the deities, the spirit, the soul has something to do with it, because like they're collapsing it, trying to block off. Like, I don't even know if this is like a bridge that collapsed, or if this is like something collapsed from up under, because they're trying to block off different routes. There is a route that they use for a lot of child trafficking. Well, I don't want to say child, I'm going to say trafficking, period, allegedly, that a lot of people don't, it's two of them that maybe people don't even understand. There's highway or interstate 15 and Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. That was a song that was used as a signal. Get your kicks on Route 66. These two routes, like if you're on Route 15, Interstate 15, that's a dead zone. There's no signals. Your phone barely works out there. That's done on purpose. These are routes that they use for trafficking. Last but not least, if I get anything else, I'll say it. But Spirit keeps saying, pay attention to the next Forbes magazine release. Forbes. I don't look at that shit, but a lot of people do. There's going to be a young person featured in Forbes. Not only is this a regurgitated energy, reincarnated, recycled, that comes from long and old money, but this person is being highlighted because of their work that they've put in and they've done in the trafficking rings. Now, outside of that, I don't know if that's the same person, if this is the same person, but I'm going to also say this. I'm going to end this live and then I'll come back. I'm going to eat, then I'll come back and do the horoscopes, okay? There's somebody named Zach something. I don't know if we're talking about Zachariah Sitchin that has now come back into a different vessel. I keep hearing Zach, like Zach, like this person is being highlighted. We have to start developing our own policing systems. They went into Memphis and just, could be Zac Efron. They went into Memphis and just began snatching Melanite children. And nobody, but Spirit showed me how they took them down to Dallas and crossed the borders and different things like that. There are cartels that are involved in this, as well as Melanites from the industry, as well as senators and politicians. Nobody's hands are clean. How are they moving inside of our communities where they can go into Memphis and snatch children 1 and 2 each month, back to back? They're not stopping nor slowing down. Matter of fact, they are getting smarter and we're selling them. Melanites are selling them. Some of these people, you know why they're not looking for their children? Because they know where their children are. It's time for us to be holding people accountable. They need to be held accountable. This has been the world reading. If I get anything else, as I get ready to do the horoscopes, I will let you know. I will be back to do the horoscopes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. We're already at 3 hours and 5 minutes. I will come back and do the horoscopes. Happy New Year and gratitude, everybody.